Alright guys, it's been a while since the last clip actually. It's been a couple of months or so, or actually I guess it's only been about 1 month. But anyhow, I do have the finished product. It's been sitting here for a while. It's been waiting for this video to be taken of it. But I did get the inverter repaired. I had a problem with that. The one of the input MOSFETs blew when I was trying to do the review of it last time. So I had to repair that thing. And today I'm going to be trying to review it again. So that's that. And I'll go ahead and show you around the system and how everything's set up. Take that off the tripod, probably be easier. So we'll just take a look around here. I got all the instruction manuals and stuff just kind of shoved in there for now, so I get a better spot for it. But I've got the inverter. Everything's held down with Velcro, so it's pretty simple. And if I want to take it off, I can pretty easily. So I've got the two batteries in the boxes here. This is one of the boxes, the other one. Then this charge controller. Here you see it is charging the batteries right now. The solar panels are coming in here. I'll show you that solar panel in a minute because I don't think I've showed that in any other clips. And I have this cigarette lighter thing wired into the load output, and if I turn that on I actually have a little light there. And I have a little modified. These things, usually the ends break off of the things that are supposed to charge your cell phone. A little micro USB port breaks off the end, or the wires inside of it break. So just take it and solder a normal USB connector onto it and glue it to the side, and you can use a normal cable and actually charge your phone up. Also, I can use the USB port on the inverter if I need to charge my phone, or anybody's phone for that matter. I got the big Anderson connector in here. I did just squirt a bunch of hot glue into these where the cables go in at, just to hold that. The green wires are the ones going into the battery from the charge controller, so those are kind of messy right now. Should probably cut them down to size, but or get different ones. Put some different ones on there, a little thicker, possibly. But as for the wiring, I know I went through it before, but I just have on one of the batteries, I have the inverter coming up here on these cables. And then they go across to each other wired in parallel, so they just stay at 12 volts. And they, I think, are 109 amp hour 12 volt batteries here. Okay, that just went into float mode actually. And if we turn the inverter on, we can actually see the voltage probably. Yeah, there we go, 14.4 volts or something. Decent 14.5 volts. No load on it right now. I'm pretty close to no load. And also, you notice this whole thing is in this cart deal. This came from Menards. It's about $45 there. It was on sale. So we picked that thing up and stuck the batteries in it here, and makes it extremely mobile, easy to move around, except for it won't go upstairs very easily. That would be a challenge, but it does move around good on a flat surface, except for this one tire. Does not yeah, it goes flat really quick within a day or so, so I have to continue to pump that up. But I actually have a little 12 volt air compressor I can plug into one of the cigarette sockets and pump up all the tires on this. That's kind of handy. So that's that part of it. And the solar panel wiring is going on one battery too. So everything here, I think I mentioned, is held down with Velcro, so the charge controller, even the little sockets there. The inverter especially, because I did want to be able to take that inverter off and put it on a different battery if I wanted to, or if I needed to. So now we'll go ahead and track down the wires, and I'll bring you to the solar panel. Now I have a total of about 70 feet of wire going both ways. So I have 140 feet of wire. I have these red ones I bought off of Amazon here. I think they're about 30 bucks a piece, but they're 10 gauge solar wire here. Might actually say on there, I don't know, silicone. No, I can't read that. It's in Chinese or something. But there's all the panel specs to one of these Renogy 100 watt panels. I don't know how well you can read that, but that just comes out of here. Fairly decent panel. I have yet to really test it out. that much. I haven't actually had to charge the batteries yet. Actually, my batteries still need to be broke in. Haven't done that yet, so those cables run back that way and go back off to the charge controller. But anyhow, this frame is actually just homemade, welded together. A bunch of 1x1 square tubing there, and we use the stock brackets that they actually came with in order to bolt these to it, so that works fairly well. And this is just staked to the ground using cut up fence posts. Fence posts that were cut and bent and just kind of shoved in there at an angle in order to hold the panel in. It works fairly well here. See, a grasshopper apparently likes it. But now the cobwebs all over the camera here. Anyhow, that's the panel. That's how that's all hooked up. So that's pretty much it. This is pretty easy to move around. It has a bit of weight to it, but really all you have to do is jiggle two of these stakes out. If the ground's hard, you do have to use a hammer in order to put them in, but that's okay. It's a decent sized panel. I might end up getting another panel next year, just in case. I'm not sure if I'll really need that or not, but I guess we'll find out. So anyhow, this is pretty much the ending video of the solar generator. I'll start going into testing and things here. I don't know why this grasshopper is on here. I'm actually surprised he hasn't moved off as close as I've gotten to him, but anyhow, that makes the video interesting, I guess. Anyhow, I'll see you next time. I'm going to be doing the inverter review today, so see how that works.